eBay is urging its customers to change their passwords after hackers got into its databases. eBay says the cyber attack compromised databases containing passwords and other non-financial data. Hackers broke in almost 3 months ago, but eBay didn't detect the problem until 2 weeks ago. The company wants all of its 145 million active customers to change their passwords, saying it will enhance security for eBay users. So we wanted to know what our viewers thought about the hack and what they feel they can do about it.
I wasn't really surprised. I mean, you see stuff like this happen every now and then, and being in the IT industry, I know that you need to cycle out your passwords pretty often. This happens all the time. I just say that you need to be vigilant on your IT security, and you need to make sure that you're changing all of your passwords at any given time. I would try to do them at least every 60 days, every 90 days. That's a protocol that we use in the workplace, so I would try to do that as well in my regular life.
I keep the same password for every site that I have. It's easier to remember.
Recently, because of the Heartbleed issue, I changed all of my passwords.
How many different passwords do you think you have?
Probably a dozen.
How do you keep track of them?
Actually, I actually wrote them down on a piece of paper. I'm getting old.
There has to be some type of better way, because I personally want nobody to hack my account, so I figured that in that security, something has to be done, because people got their credit cards, all their personal information, private information, and for people to get easy access to that and get a hold to that is not a good thing. So hopefully somebody will come up with some type of better security system, or security, basically keep passwords and any other thing that's private, kept private.
Our small business spotlight this week is about the vulnerability of passwords. A Fairfax company has the technology to make passwords a thing of the past. It's called IdentityX, and it sees profits ahead thanks to its innovative way to make logging onto your accounts something only you can do. It's a common irritant in the internet age, but an important one, trying to constantly create and change multiple computer passwords and remember them.
We've done so much online, and we do so much online today, yet we're still using technology to protect ourselves that was invented in 1960.
But Fairfax-based tech company IdentityX says passwords are passé. Instead, your face, your voice, and your fingerprints are the better way to protect all the information you store on the internet.
If you think about where the world has come in the last 10 or 15 years, we do so much more of our transactions online. And these are not just searching for a restaurant. These are now fundamental to our personal wealth and our privacy.
Using IdentityX, even if someone managed to steal your 4-digit PIN, they couldn't imitate your voice and face reading the randomly generated words associated with those 4 digits. Watch.
Whiskey. Foxtrot. Sierra.
Simple enough, yet hackers wouldn't have what it takes to break the code.
In simple terms, I spoke 4 words. In real terms, I authenticated 5 different ways. My PIN, my voice, my face, my location, if we enable that, and my device. It has to be on my registered device.
Biometrics identification is not new, but now IdentityX can let users carry it in the palm of their hands.
The late Steve Jobs and the guys at Google and others have solved the infrastructure problem by developing these devices, these smartphones. And I can authenticate, as I said earlier, with 7 or 8 different ways on this phone. We can bring biometric level authentication, human authentication, for the first time into your hand, and you can carry it everywhere, anywhere you are. My identity is secure because my voice is my passport.
The founders of IdentityX created this company pre-9/11, but that attack led to increased business with the government, and today business is growing at breakneck speed.
With some major deployments coming out later this year, you'll start to see this it's already been adopted by some of the biggest banks, and shortly you'll start to see it in the hands of consumers with those banks. We're deployed in 15 countries right now, and we're about to embark on a major new program, taking it to even more countries.
Exciting technology, especially since it's based right here in Fairfax County. Stay with us. We've got one of the top business leaders in Washington here with his take on the hot issues impacting our region coming up next.